Pursuing a chase, as we just saw, often involves a split-second decision by the police involved.
Yes, indeed. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kirshner is live in Warren for us with a closer look at what they have to consider. And Jim, these chases happen a lot, and it's sometimes a miracle no one is killed.
That is amazing, because you look at these videos and you're going to see some more of them in a second. But here's the thing to keep in mind when you're on the road. These policies differ by department, so they might be different where you live and where you drive. It seems like around every corner you might encounter police in hot pursuit. Some cops chase, some don't, and they don't want the bad guys and gals to know.
The first thing is you can't just not pursue criminals, because then they figure out that if they run from the police, then they're going to get away all the time.
You are inside the police cruiser trying to stop a car coming right at you, and then it takes off at speeds of 80 miles an hour. Everybody is in danger. Finally, the driver gets out. A 22-year-old mom with 2 kids in the back.
It just landed behind the building.
In February, in the Lansing area, hot pursuit at 90 miles an hour. The car runs through a busy intersection, flies through the air, hits a utility pole and tree. The 44-year-old woman is seriously injured.
And a lot of times when you end up in the neighborhoods or when there's a crash like this, the public gets upset about that, and we understand that.
Most hot pursuit policies follow FBI guidelines. The officer involved has to consider what is the original crime or any deadly weapons involved, the speed and location of the chase, and a check and balance, a supervisor can terminate it. A chase in Ann Arbor ended in the heart of the city. No one was injured. In February, a hot pursuit ends with a crash on the Detroit-Highland Park border. Again, no one seriously injured. Earlier this month, 2 guys inside this car lead Detroit and state police on a chase on 2 freeways.
We have individuals that have committed felonies. One was, a home invasion. The other one was a home invasion in Detroit.
And in March, in Clinton Township, police chasing this van after the guy was caught in the act of a break-in. Tough calls made in a split second in the heat of the moment.
And sometimes it's a no-win situation. If we chase them down and we catch them and there's a crash, the citizens are upset about that. If we don't chase them down and they commit another crime, then the citizens are upset about that as well.
So there is some controversy out here, and an important voice on the road is AAA Michigan. They tell me this afternoon that a hot pursuit by police is only appropriate in cases of violent felonies. Another piece of advice: if you're out on the road, you see one of these coming at you, act like it's a police officer with his lights and siren on, pull over and stop. Carolyn, Stephen?
So bottom line, Jim, citizens really can't do anything other than complain. It's really up to the police departments whether to pursue these chases, right?
That's exactly right, and these policies differ by department. Some departments have a no pursuit policy at all, but they don't want to say which ones those are, because that's where the bad guys and gals will take advantage.
We understand that. Thank you so much, Jim, for the live report and the information.